Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is absolutely fundamental to achieving anything you want in life: capacity building. Now, when you hear the word capacity, what comes to mind? For many, it's about skills or knowledge. But I want to challenge that today. True capacity is so much bigger. It's the engine that drives your growth, the foundation for your success, and the key to unlocking your full potential. So, let's start by redefining what capacity truly means. It's not just about what you know how to do. It's a powerful combination of your mindset, your self-discipline, and your endurance. Think of it like a container. Your skills are the water inside, but your capacity is the size of the container itself. You can have all the skills in the world, but if your container is small, if your mindset is limiting, if your discipline is weak, or if you burn out easily, you'll constantly find yourself overflowing, overwhelmed, and unable to hold the success you're working so hard for. Your mindset is the starting point. Do you believe you can grow? Do you see challenges as roadblocks or as opportunities? A growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, is the soil in which your capacity grows. Then comes discipline. This isn't about rigid, joyless routines. It's about making a promise to your future self and keeping it. It's choosing to do the hard thing, the necessary thing, even when you don't feel like it. Finally, there's endurance. This is your ability to stick with something for the long haul, to weather the storms, and to keep going when things get tough. Capacity isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. Now that we understand what capacity is, how do we actively build it? The first and most crucial step is to invest in learning. And I'm not just talking about formal degrees or certifications, though those are great. I'm talking about becoming a lifelong student of your craft, your industry, and yourself. The world is changing at an incredible pace. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Continuous education is your personal upgrade. It's how you stay relevant, sharp, and ready for new opportunities. Think about it. Every book you read, every podcast you listen to, every course you take, every new skill you practice, it's like adding a new floor to your building, expanding your container. It's not just about accumulating information, it's about connecting dots, seeing new patterns, and developing a more sophisticated understanding of the world. Ask yourself, when was the last time I learned something completely new, something outside my comfort zone? If it's been a while, it's time to get curious again. Follow your interests, explore new fields, talk to people who know more than you do. This constant expansion of your knowledge base is what expands your ability to handle bigger challenges and seize bigger opportunities. Let us move on to an area that is often overlooked but is absolutely critical for sustainable success: building emotional strength. You can have all the skills and all the knowledge, but if you crumble under pressure, get derailed by criticism, or let fear dictate your decisions, your capacity will have a very low ceiling. Mental and emotional resilience is the bedrock of your ability to perform consistently. It's your internal shock absorber. So, how do you build it? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotional triggers. What situations or comments throw you off balance? Understanding your patterns is the first step to changing them. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These aren't just trendy buzzwords. They are powerful tools for training your brain to stay calm and focused in the midst of chaos. Learning to observe your thoughts without being controlled by them is a superpower. Another key aspect is learning how to reframe failure. Stop seeing it as a verdict on your worth and start seeing it as valuable feedback on what to do differently next time. Every successful person has a long list of failures behind them. The difference is, they used that failure as fuel, not as an excuse to quit. Building this emotional fortitude allows you to take calculated risks, handle high-stakes situations, and bounce back stronger from setbacks. As you build your personal capacity, you'll naturally start to influence those around you. This brings us to our next point: developing leadership skills. Now, leadership isn't a title reserved for CEOs or managers. Leadership is an action. It's the ability to inspire, motivate, and empower yourself and others to work together toward a common goal. Whether you're leading a project team, your family, or just yourself, leadership skills are essential for scaling your impact. True leadership isn't about being the boss. It's about being a force multiplier. It's about recognizing that you can achieve far more with others than you ever could alone. This requires developing strong communication skills, learning to listen just as much as you speak. It means learning how to delegate effectively, trusting others to do their part. And most importantly, it means leading by example. Your work ethic, your positive attitude, and your commitment to excellence will inspire the same in those around you. When you focus on empowering others, you create a positive feedback loop. Their success becomes your success, and the collective capacity of the entire team grows exponentially. Start practicing leadership in your daily life. Take initiative on a small project. Mentor someone who is just starting out. Offer help without being asked. These small acts build your leadership muscle. Now, let's talk about a reality of modern life: change. Change is constant, it's inevitable, and it can be incredibly disruptive. Your ability to adapt to change is a direct measure of your long-term strength. People with low capacity are rigid. They resist change, cling to the familiar, and get left behind. People with high capacity are flexible. They see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity. They pivot, they adjust, and they find new ways to thrive. Think of a tree in a storm. A rigid tree will snap, but a flexible tree will bend and survive. How do you become more like that flexible tree? First, embrace a mindset of experimentation. Be willing to try new things, and accept that not everything will work out. This reduces the fear of the unknown. Second, diversify your skills. Don't become a one-trick pony. The more tools you have in your toolkit, the more adaptable you'll be when the landscape shifts. Finally, build a strong network. When change happens, your network is your safety net and your source of new information and opportunities. Being adaptable doesn't mean you don't have a plan. It means your plan is written in pencil, not in permanent marker. You have a clear direction, but you're ready and willing to adjust your route as new information becomes available. This flexibility is what builds true, long-term resilience. Finally, we arrive at the secret ingredient that ties everything together: consistency. All the learning, emotional work, and adapting in the world won't matter if you only do it once in a while. Capacity is built brick by brick, day by day, through consistent effort and repetition. It's about the small habits you practice daily, not the grand gestures you make once a year. It's showing up on the days you feel motivated, and more importantly, on the days you don't. Think about going to the gym. You don't get strong by lifting a huge weight one time. You get strong by lifting manageable weights consistently over weeks, months, and years. Each repetition creates a tiny tear in the muscle, which then heals back stronger. Building your personal and professional capacity works the exact same way. Each time you push yourself to learn something new, handle a difficult emotion, or adapt to a small change, you are creating a micro-tear in your current limitations. As you recover, you heal back stronger, with a slightly expanded capacity. This is why daily habits are so powerful. Reading for 15 minutes a day, practicing a skill for 30 minutes, or taking a few minutes to plan your day. These small, consistent actions compound over time, leading to massive growth. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Trust the process. Consistency is the engine of compounding, and it's the ultimate key to building a capacity that can hold the life and success you dream of. So, let's bring it all together. Building your capacity is the most important investment you can ever make. It starts with understanding that capacity is more than just skill. It's your mindset, discipline, and endurance. From there, you commit to continuous learning, you build your emotional resilience to handle pressure, you develop leadership skills to multiply your impact. You learn to adapt to the constant flow of change, and you tie it all together with the superpower of consistency. This isn't a quick fix or a magic bullet. It's a journey. But it's a journey that puts you in the driver's seat of your own life. Start small. Pick one area we talked about today, and commit to one small, consistent action. Your future self will thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a new perspective on growth and potential. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one way you're going to work on building your capacity this week? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.